Bro, Loach.
Live in the building.
In the builder.
Yo, DJ!
That's how we do it.
You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod.
Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's make some noise.
On the train.
This show will begin.
Try this one more fucking time, because after this, if this don't work, Mocha, you won. You 30'd me, I guess.
Sounds about right. It's gonna happen anyway.
This is Not For The Weak fucking podcast, where my fucking signal is weak as fuck. I'm the fucking host, I guess, and I'm doing a terrible job. Horrible job at the shit. Like this is like my first time. And I got Mocha with me. Mocha, everybody.
Big Moke, the biggest.
All right, yeah. So let's do it again. All right, man. Thank you for joining me, Mocha. This was supposed to be like a shebang, but I'm doing it on the phone right now. But everything is gonna be perfectly fine.
Exactly.
We still smoking on the Mocha pack.
Never.
And
Isn't this what tore it up the last time? You gonna say it again?
Yeah, but we on the phone right now, so Cricket Wireless has never fucking done me dirty before. So let's hope not.
We don't.
If not, this is some.
We don't smoke on Mocha. We sip tea with Mocha. We sip smoker.
Absolutely. Shouts out to Nate. Napalm.
Napalm.
Yo, so yeah, we were talking about, you got the battle rap reviews. Would you say reviews?
I wouldn't even say reviews for real. Like, yes and no. So first of all, like my page, I don't even really do too much content on there for real. The last video I did actually was those phone calls from Snake Eyes about T-Rex and Dot Mob.
Okay.
But before that, I don't even remember the last time I don't really be on there. I got a new series on TikTok called the Confused Girl series.
I was watching.
I be very confused about things, so
I can tell. So let me ask you something. We all have bad decisions, right?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like your bad decisions has made you what you call an independent woman? Because of the bad decisions you chose in men? Or is it just that you feel like you have to be independent because you can't rely on nobody?
So I go on like, it's all like 33% 3 times, right? Because like I feel like, yes, bad decisions in men. I feel like it being 2025. And I believe that it's some of me. So I feel like, okay, so boom, I feel like this, right? I feel like I'm a traditional woman. Like I want to be in a traditional relationship where I want my man to lead. I want him to be the head. I want to be able to trust and rely on him. So that part falls on the choices that I've made, right? So I have not made good choices. So I'm not getting that. And then Another 33% goes to just it being 2025 because, our grandmothers and stuff like stuck with their man, right? They were married 50, 60, 70, 80 years. But these men had other families. They were outside having a good time. And that's because most of the time the women didn't have the education or the job opportunities to actually leave, or because it was such a big thing back then that it was in fear to leave the man, right? And then the other 33% falls on me because, so like me personally, right? When I was a kid, they would ask me like, what you want to be? And I literally remember telling everybody like, I want to be everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that was my answer. So I have a
Everything.
college degree. Yeah, I have a college degree. I've been a CNA. I've been a babysitter. I've been a manager for 10 years. I worked customer service. Like I literally did everything. So I did all of that. So when I do finally find my one, if I need to sit down and let him do what he need to do, I can do that. And if he need me to work, I could do that.
How you know it's your one?
I don't. I think that every relationship goes through trials and tribulations. So it depends on how y'all get through it. And I feel like y'all both have to wanna want it. And I don't be finding men that be wanting to want it with me. So
Uh, all right. So here's the thing with that, right? Because there's a lot of good women that get passed on, and right now I'm kind of going through that with a lot of situations because there's a lot of good women out there, but women. All right, how can I put this without really just sounding like a dog ass nigga? Y'all really are like y'all ain't shit.
mhm,
Y'all
I
really ain't.
agree.
Y'all really ain't shit. Cause here's the thing with women, right? When a man is never satisfied, y'all go run to the next nigga and say, I could just never satisfy my man. Da, 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 da. But what happens if that nigga's just,
I don't
first
know
of
no women
all,
like that.
come on, every nigga could be like that. If he, all right, so if you've been all of these things, right? You've been a manager, you owned a hotel, you fucking danced on the yacht, you've done it all, right? You just said that like fucking, you done all these fucking jobs and you mastered that, right?
Hmm.
Why can't you get a nigga that you like?
And I'm a
It doesn't.
reverend.
Well, amen,
I was just throwing that in there. And I'm a reverend.
amen. I mean, you got a nigga that you like. You got a nigga that you like, and it's like, first of all, every female has like really bad timing and choices, and they feel like they can like change the choice that they make during a process because they feel like, I don't know, like that's the woman thing. Like if you get a nigga and you know the
That's
nigga
the
ain't
woman
shit,
thing.
yeah, because
Hmm.
if you get a nigga and you know he ain't shit, but you like it, you like
Hmm.
that ain't shit. You like a nigga is gonna talk his shit, right? So you get a nigga that talk his shit, and that's how you met him. You met him with a girl. You met him with a whole family. It didn't matter to you. It does not matter to you because at that feeling, that temptation, and that lust, that's what's getting you through it, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, a man that just like he's aggressive and shit like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Until you want the attention and you want him to be nice and then it's a problem when you're not feeling it no more, right? That's just one scenario. That's just one scenario. Let's
And
just say
that
that. Like,
and that only falls on the woman, right? That's what you're saying.
if you go and meet a toxic nigga and you go and you don't check the toxic at the door, and it continues, and there's not gonna be no respect from the
But the
door.
but the man is the leader, correct? You froze. That's because he was talking that bullshit, y'all. He was talking some bullshit. If he go come back, he was talking some bullshit. What? Let's see what happens. Stop you trying to tell him. You can't smoke no fucking mocha. Like, what are you talking about? He froze too. He gonna have to join back. And he don't even got the comments on, so I can't even see. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can see on my other phone. Let me see. What y'all talking about? There's only 3 people in here. First of all, y'all share this out. Share this out. We was booming the first time. I'm about to hit him with the jack. Come back.
Yes.
Oh,
So
there we go. There we go.
before we lose where we were at, so a man could leave. You
A
could
woman
leave,
to
but
damnation. Cause that's what the fuck that sound like. Like you was leading the bitch on to damnation. And you froze again. Get back out. I know he tight right now. Thank you. I got an inbox. It said your shit. No, for real. Cause he crazy. My friend Wi-Fi man ain't no good. Oh no, he not even on his Wi-Fi.
bro,
Let me.
bro.
Oh, I was just about to call you.
This is one of those jobs that as soon as you get it, you quit. You're like, yeah, this ain't for me, bro. Yeah, nah,
Yo,
listen, man, I
that's
tried.
because you was
Listen,
talking some bullshit. That's because you was talking some bullshit.
it's wild because usually, I don't know, man, you did some witchcraft shit. Anyways,
You keep saying that's because you keep
yo,
saying that stupid shit. You smoking on
I'm
mocha. Like
sorry,
that's
bro.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You
You
see.
good.
Listen. All right. So listen. So, all right. For instance, me and you we're in a relationship, right? We just starting out. We're in the beginning stages, and we're doing our thing. And you notice that I like to play fight, which is fucking
Hmm.
childish. Don't do that.
Right.
So instead of getting turned off right away and just cutting this nigga off, just being like, yo, nah, like obviously that's a thing for him.
But what if she
That
like to
maybe
play
it's
fight?
like a red. then that's where it's it could be a time and a place and maybe like
But
a
if you
limit.
start the play fight and
You know what
then
I mean?
I like it, what's the problem?
But somebody has to set the boundary. Somebody has to set a
But you're the leader.
somebody has, but
Don't
see
you said
you.
it?
All right, so you have to just because you set the boundary, that doesn't mean I'm not a leader. That just means that, all right, you set a boundary, we're gonna go off of that, and then we're gonna build off of that foundation. Once you say, yo, maybe we should not play fight, it gets toxic. Somebody has to be, we gotta build somewhere. Like we gotta build somewhere.
I
And
mean,
then eventually,
okay, I think that was a bad analogy because I feel like this, right? So me personally, like, I'm not about to play fight with you. Like, have I played fight before? Like, yeah. I mean, I don't take that as a red flag as long as you're not like really trying to hurt me or whatever. But like, if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you. And I'm 36 years old. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna act like I like some stuff that I don't like. And if you keep doing what I don't like,
right.
then it's a problem. So at this
But
big grown
do you
age,
how do you go about it though? Because it's the way that you go about it as a female. Because females love to just,
man, we grown
if
as
they love a
hell.
nigga enough, if yeah,
Well,
when
see,
females love a nigga,
at that point, you talking to the wrong
and
person because I ain't been in love in like 12 years. Like so at that point you lose me. But like okay, we can go with the play fight, right? So boom, say you start play fighting with me. I'll be like, don't do that. I don't like that. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, how else am I supposed to be like, babe, let's sit down, let's talk? No, I'm be like, don't hit me. I don't like that.
yeah, no. All right, so just because you're not in love, that doesn't mean that if you're trying to build with somebody, because niggas ain't shit.
But hoes and
Can you get an
tricks.
ain't shit nigga and try to like go shut out? Huh? I was a
Nah,
fuck
you said
nigga.
nigga.
I was a total fuck nigga. Like I was a fuck nigga. I was a fuck nigga. Listen, I was a nigga that was on every bitch's couch. You know what I mean? And then niggas grow up. You know what I mean? Because I have had those talks with.
But you said earlier, like, oh, females, they think that they can change. But so you can change because you a man and a woman can't?
No, all right. So once I realized, like, female, a female straightened me out. Like she told me what. Like she guide me through the situation. A nigga, you could guide a nigga through the situation to make him great.
Facts.
Because just because he's supposed to be the leader, that doesn't mean that you can't. Every leader got a team that has to hold him down.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So just because you calling the shots, and you know what I mean, you doing your thing, the nigga could still be the lead. He's the one that's protecting. He's the one that's supposed to be front line.
But
Like
is
that's your
he?
man. That's who you rep. That's
But is he? And that's the whole
if
thing
that's
right there. I was
if
literally
that's
just about to ask you, like, what makes you a man? What makes you the lead? Not you personally, but what makes a man a man? What makes him the leader? Because if we go off of traditional, we're gonna say, oh, he's the provider, he's the protector, he's the one that you go, he's the head, right? But a lot of niggas they think that just because that they're a man, that they're a leader, but every man is not a leader. I can't
what
remember
makes
the
you a
last
leader
time I
in
actually
any
felt
in any.
protected in a relationship.
You know what makes you a leader in every aspect of life experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do nothing without experience. You can't be nothing. You only a beginner when you a non-experienced ass nigga.
Here's the
I'm just
thing.
saying, listen, talk your shit.
Here's the thing. I usually date older guys, 50s, 60s. So you said what? Come again, say what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, but you
A
trying to
man,
teach
a
an
man
old
ain't gonna do
dog,
what
you
a man
tripping.
want to do until he want to settle down. And like I feel like in my situation, most men my age or around my age has done that already. So I don't have no kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have kids. Like I never been married, none of that. And a lot of people have done all of those things already. Like I said, I haven't been in a mutual in love situation in 12 years. So the crap that I'm getting is a whole different crap because they done passed that. They done did all of that. So they really outside, really want to have fun, really outside what they do. Why do you think that is Mocha? What me?
See, that's the problem. Just because you've been single, why? Just because you've been single for 12 years, that does not mean that all right. So just because basically what that means, what I get from that when females tell me that, oh, I've been doing everything myself and I've been single for 5 years, I've been single for 12 years, is like your choice in men is horrible,
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
your attitude sucks.
Nope.
And most likely it's probably
I'll
both.
tell you this. It's both. It's both. And I'll tell you this, like, can I have a bad attitude? Absolutely. But I'm not going to have a bad attitude unless I'm already fed up and I'm already out the door. So now I just don't care no more. But in real life, and I know y'all probably gonna be like, oh, all females say this, but literally, if you go back to any of my exes, they would literally tell you like I was the best girlfriend. Niggas really be telling me like, yo, I be dating other girls looking for you in them, like dead ass, like I'm the perfect girlfriend. But I just think that number one,
Here you go.
I pick people that is not emotionally ready because I don't think that I was emotionally ready. So it still falls back on me. Like I
No,
take that, I take that L. Is definitely the truth. You froze. Oh, you
no,
back.
I'm listening. I'm listening,
Yeah,
guys.
so I take the blame. Like I definitely take my accountability, but at the end of the day, I feel like the men that I deal with, they don't realize it till like a year or two later, and then they be trying to come back. And at this point, now I'm about to play in your face. So yeah, now I got a bad attitude.
I take accountability, but I take accountability, but there's a but at the end. Listen,
And the but
this is
is
this
that
is
they
the
love me at
situation,
the end of
right?
the day.
You fucking with the wrong niggas, right? At the
Mm-hmm.
wrong time,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you know this, and this is obviously a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And from what I'm getting, and this is just me this is me
I'm listening.
observing, is that you haven't set a boundary with yourself.
True.
You haven't
I
really
did
set a
it.
boundary with yourself.
I
Like,
did it before. You're right. Mm-hmm.
so since you haven't set a boundary with yourself, right? You not gonna get a nigga that's a real leader. You gonna get a nigga, or you gonna get a lost nigga
Mm-hmm.
because you yourself are lost. Now
That's
that's
what I just
nothing
said.
wrong with it, but now
I just said
at
that.
36 with no kid, right? But at 36 with no kids, we could be reckless because I'm 36 with no kids. So I could be
Okay,
reckless. I could do whatever the fuck I want. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got no
but I don't want to be
responsibilities to
reckless
do.
no more. I had my reckless days. I
But
don't want to
what
be
I'm
reckless no more.
now is not too late. But at the end of the day,
Definitely.
you have to have set that boundary where you can speak that into a man. You can look for that in a man because there's a lot of niggas like that. But you know, they got kids or they got a baby mother you don't want to deal with, or you know what I mean, they got an obstacle in front of them because they just
I
can't
don't
come
really
home no
have those
more.
type of
Something is
issues.
wrong with the nigga. Nobody's perfect.
Listen,
But
I don't really be
a
having those
female
issues.
never wants a nigga who
Mm-mm, that ain't how I be. That ain't what I be going through.
got
It's
you
not. I
not
don't go through baby mama drama. I don't. I'm trying to think. I've never had a guy that I got into it with his baby mama. Whenever I meet the kids love me to death. Like I don't be having those issues. I really feel like it's energy. So I believe heavily in energies. Like energy is the real thing. So I attract what I am. So again, I attract people that is not emotionally available. And then I'm not gonna lie,
nah.
before, nah, for real, that's a fact. That's a fact. They don't be one. But the thing about it is, the thing that I don't like about it is that I'm honest and I'm very big on communication. So I'm going to be honest with you at all turns, at all points. Niggas don't be honest. They don't be honest. They know they don't be one. And then another thing is I'm not a female that push relationships. I'm not finna be like, oh, let's be together or what we doing or who you're dealing with. Who I don't ask questions, none of that. They be pushing the relationships. They push it. And knowing that they don't really want it.
Because a man,
But they want to keep me in a little
because
back
a
pocket because
man
they
is
know I'm the
supposed
shit.
like a man should have. All right. So a man should have options, right? I feel like, and that's not even, you know, that's not on some. All right, because females don't understand. Like females like to possess, like they like to control. And how can you do that with a leader? And I'm not being on some like, oh, a nigga should have hoes on deck and here she goes. See, she putting that shit on there. But a man should at least have his options to be like, all right, you know what? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm not doing. You know, you can't listen. Your taste buds and your own body switches up on you every 7 years. This is
Correct.
a total scientific fact. You
Correct.
not the same person tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Correct.
you gonna wake up after I smoke on you tonight. You gonna wake up and be like, yo, you know what? I need to set a boundary for myself because you learned something
No,
new today.
actually, no. That's
You
already been
feel
in
me?
play, baby. No,
You
no, I
can't
don't feel you because that's already been no, that's already been in play. So first of all, I go to therapy. Thank you. That's number one. I go to therapy. But what it really is in real life, and a lot of people don't like to talk about it, but it's all fucking childhood trauma that niggas ain't get over. And niggas in particular, they don't like to admit that something is fucking wrong with them. So if we really want to get to it, let's really get to it. A nigga see, like you said, options, options, options. A nigga see a shiny ass piece, and as soon as he get the shiny piece, know that he got the shiny piece in his pocket, then he going to the next option, next option, next option, which makes me become an independent woman because nobody has made me feel safe because of all of these options. So why you leading me and I can't even get you to answer your phone? How you the leader? I'm stuck at the store. I can't even call you to come get me. How you the leader? And what's your favorite line? I was asleep. I can't hear you. I think you might be back. Say something. Did we lose you again? How you made my cigarette go off? You look like you froze again. His internet sucks. And I definitely think that that is a comfortability thing. Definitely for sure. It's definitely a comfortable aspect to it. 1,000%. And I do believe that it is the woman's fault at that point to let them come back and get comfortable. So I'm never gonna act like niggas is the only problem. We the females, we the problem too, because we allow a lot of stuff that we should not allow. And men do the same thing. They allow a lot of stuff that they should not allow. And then everybody get in these situations where they can't get out of it because now it's too toxic. Now we done did too much and you can't backtrack. So now it becomes a comfortable space. You used to this person. You already know how this person gonna react to certain things. So in minds that makes sense. But when you really step back and you really look into it, you gotta understand that it's toxic. And that's why people be trapped for 10, 15, 20 years. That's why I could say I don't be in relationships for too long because I understand that once it start getting toxic, it's not gonna get better for the most part. People change. But for the most part, it does not get better. I was just talking to the comment right there.
How much longer do you need to heal?
I don't think you could put a time on that. I don't think you could put a time on it because
Can you
first
hear
of all,
me?
I feel like you have to. Yeah, can you hear me?
I don't know if niggas can hear me. My wife asked 3 weeks.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
This shit is whack, bro. Fuck. Are we here? Are we good? Are we good?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
But I was
How
saying I don't
long do
think you
you
could put a
need to
time
heal?
on healing. I don't think
How
you could
much
put a
longer
time
do
on
you
it.
need to
I don't think you could put a time on it. Because I feel like first of all, you have to figure out that you need to heal.
how long
Then you have to figure out.
you need to heal so you can build with somebody?
I don't think it's a time limit. I think that is something that you constantly have to work on.
So no, is when you want it and you really want to heal. Like when I wanted to heal was when I went to prison. When I went to prison, I realized it was prison talk because I really didn't want to heal. I was just like destroying. So when I went to prison, I got divorced. This is a funny story. I got divorced when I was in prison. And I realized how much I loved my wife. And I'm not talking about this time. I got divorced twice in jail. So the first time I realized, like, yo, I really love this person. And I really did everything to destroy this person. I did everything to destroy this person. And I realized through experience what not to do. I would never destroy another woman. I would never do that because I watched a good woman that had a lot of potential let me lead her down a bad. All right. So when I got out of jail, I realized, like, yo, I need to change. I need to forgive myself, and I need to understand that, yo, people cheat. People have feelings. People are soul tied to certain people. People got energy. You know what I mean? People might want to spin the block on you and might, you know what I mean, might need to spin the block on you to appreciate me. You know what I mean? People need to understand, like, it's a thing. It's a thing. You know, when I was done hoeing, I was done hoeing. But maybe my wife wasn't done hoeing. How can I be mad that a nigga she wasn't mine? Like, yo, if you could fuck my bitch, and yo, I told my wife that shit all the time. I would never get mad at my wife if she went out and fucked a nigga. I'd get mad at my wife because you're sloppy enough to let me find out that you fucked and who you fucked. Now we have a problem.
Right. But I feel like at that point
See
they
what I'm
don't give a
saying?
fuck.
Like, I don't.
So if
And
I get
niggas'
caught
wives
and
get
I get
fucked
caught
every
with the nigga,
day.
I don't
I know my
care.
wife is getting cracked. I know my ex-wife is getting cracked.
You going in and out.
So if you give a fuck, right? You go. You gonna be with the nigga anyways. Just be with the nigga. I hate a bisexual female that gets mad a
I
nigga
hate a
cheats.
bisexual. It's crazy.
How is that even legal? I hate a bisexual female that gets mad. That's how possessive women are. You are bisexual. You will watch me fuck a bitch, eat a bitch out, dog a bitch the fuck out, kick her out the next morning with you. I love that shit. I love fucking a bitch with my bitch.
Mm.
And then treating the bitch like complete shit the next day. That's my shit. Because I feel like
So
that's how
it's
she
okay
gotta go.
not to disrespect your wife,
That's how.
but you could disrespect another female. So as long as she's not your girl, it doesn't matter. The other woman doesn't matter. Her feelings
No,
and what
as
she
long as
going through in
I don't give a
life
fuck
or
about
how she was brought up in life don't matter. Just as long as you get to
because
kick her
this
out.
is
And this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm saying. You breaking up. Can't hear you. You going Jersey out? Because you sound crazy right now.
so. I feel like if I'm gonna cheat, right? For instance, I cheated.
Nah, we going
I
back to
don't ever
the kick
cheat.
dog in the. Nah, we going back to the dogging and kicking the bitch out.
You said back to the what?
You there? Dogging and kicking the bitch out. You froze for how long?
Back to the what? God damn it.
Dogging a bitch and kicking her out. You love that.
Well, you gotta understand because I'm doing it with my girl.
But that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not about
So,
doing it like on some like regular shit. Like I'm not just convinced.
so what? That's
Yeah,
still another woman that you
because it's
damaging.
supposed to be like if we're not in a like if we're
You
no,
keep cutting in and out.
no, because if I'm fucking you, nah, because can you? I keep cutting out.
Yeah,
No,
you going in and
no,
out.
no. You're not gonna tell me.
You going in and out. I don't know what you're saying, and you sound crazy to me.
I don't know. That's how it's supposed to be. If I'm not really digging the bitch, like she just gets digged out and then she gets kicked out. That's just like that's the rules. Like you know what I mean? It's not like that, but like in a threesome world, yeah, of course. In the threesome world, yeah, like
But you're
that's how it
damaging
be.
another
That's how it
woman.
fucking be.
But
Like
you're
yo, sometimes you
damaging.
might
But you're
stay,
damaging
sometimes you
another
might
woman.
not.
But you're damaging another woman. You just said I would never damage a
How?
woman. I would never. But you're damaging
But
her.
you're not all right. So if me and my girl goes to you at a bar and we want to fuck and we fuck
Oh,
the
y'all ain't coming to
same
me.
night
Y'all ain't
type
coming to me. Y'all
shit,
ain't
or
coming to me.
we're in Vegas and doing some shit, or we
Y'all go to
co-workers and
somebody
shit.
else, you mean? Because y'all ain't coming to me.
But what I'm saying is like if there should be an understanding with me. I try to dot all my I's and cross my T's in every situation. So
That don't make no
threesome.
sense.
I'm going into a threesome, letting my wife know, yo, you the only one. I'm fucking her. She's really about to get kicked out tomorrow. Like any other bitch. Like if I fuck a bitch, she's getting kicked out. Like it. Come on, ma. You know I got a wife.
Am
You
I
know that
tripping,
pussy tight.
y'all?
I'm not
Like
gonna
this shit don't
jeopardize my
sound
life.
crazy. This shit don't sound
Come
crazy to
on,
y'all.
ma. Nah.
Listen, listen, listen,
It's
listen,
not
listen, listen, listen,
crazy
listen,
because you know
listen,
the
listen,
game.
listen, listen,
If
Linda,
we
listen.
fucking, we
Let
fucking.
me tell
We
you why
not
this sound
building.
crazy. Let me tell you why this sound crazy. You just sat here and said I would never damage another woman. I would never do that. I would never do that. So now you're saying I would never damage a woman that I'm with or that I love, but anybody else can get that work. Am I tripping?
But, but we're fucking. We're fucking.
So
That's it.
what?
Like
She still has to leave. She still got to leave. She still got to reflect on the decisions that she just made, whether it was a bad or good one to her. It don't matter. It's still every like I said,
you
everything
fuck
goes
a
back to
nigga
mental
with
health.
wife.
Everything goes back to mental health. So if I first of all, I don't do
You
women, I
fuck the
don't do
nigga with his
threesomes. That's
wife.
not my thing. But if I come and I'm dealing with you and your girl, and then in the morning, you like, yo, you gotta go. Like, how you think that's gonna make me feel? It's gonna make me feel like, yo, fuck y'all. Let me leave on my own, or we talk about it the night before, like, yo, okay, if you do stay tonight, make sure you gone by 6 o'clock. But to be like, oh, I'm a dog a bitch and kick her the fuck out. Like, what?
You getting too
That
comfortable.
sounds crazy to me.
Couple with I
That
want you
sounds
now. We
crazy to
want you
me.
to stay. That should be the option for us to let you do
That
that.
sounds crazy to
But
me.
in the
Like, and
morning,
this is why I
you
can't
know
deal
what's
with you
crazy?
niggas because y'all be having that
Listen,
mindset. Like, oh,
listen.
I could do whatever I want
My
whenever I want, and I'm
mindset.
a man, so I'm the leader.
This
Like,
is what I'm
no, that's not how it
talking about
works.
with women being possessive. this is what I'm talking about with women being possessive. My mindset is to ensure that my wife is the main priority in this threesome.
So why even bring
That's
somebody
the
else
only.
in?
That's the
Why
only
even bring
thing.
somebody else in
The
then?
other
Why bring
woman
somebody else in?
is just that.
Why bring somebody else in then? If your
Because that's
woman is
what
the
we want
main
to do. And
priority, why are you
and
bringing
that's
somebody else in?
because
So
some
again,
women,
so
some
let's
women like
damage
other
the
people.
third party. So again, let's damage the
So
third party. Me and my woman is damaging her, so she'll be all right. That sounds crazy.
the third party, man, listen, the third party will
Long as my
learn from
girl
this
feel like
experience.
she's the one, even though I was just fucking on this girl and I'm treating her like shit, why wouldn't me as your woman think like, oh yeah, he could do this to me one day? That's like the play fighting situation. Oh, we play fighting, then one day you really situation. Yo, you about to
No,
piss me off.
this is
You about to piss me off.
no.
You
So
about to piss me off.
me telling the shorty,
You making
me
me
telling
smoke
the
cigarettes
shorty,
back
yo,
to
you
back to
gotta
back and shit.
go. Well, listen, this is a debate, baby. Either you get with it or not. If you telling me that another woman in a threesome matters, you're bugging because as the wife, if you was the
I
wife,
didn't
you
no.
gonna sit back and you gonna be like, oh, so after this nigga finish and after we just done, she's just gonna be here getting to know my man. She's just gonna be
I don't do
around,
threesomes.
just like talking to
I don't do threesomes.
them,
I don't do those.
and
So
they gonna
I
get
wouldn't even be in that
they
position.
gonna get friendly.
I wouldn't be in that position. I don't do
I'm
threesomes.
just saying, this is what I'm just saying, this is the thing that women do, where it's like, oh,
But then you're blaming
but
women for making
it should
stupid
be
decisions. So
it should
me
be there.
personally, I think that your wife is making a
It's
stupid
always
decision to have a threesome with you and then allow you to kick this other bitch out because you just dogged her. And because it's not me, fuck the other
I feel
girl.
like that's fair.
I feel
I
like
feel
that's
like it's
weird.
fair. I feel like
I feel like it's weird. That's weird as fuck.
all right. No, because you're making it seem
And
like it
that's
don't
why
happen. Like now
bitches
we're
be
not
on the
saying that
shit
a
that they be
non
on. That's why bitches be on the shit that they be on because y'all be having these threesomes. Y'all be having these threesomes out of toxicity.
First of all,
That's
I
some
don't be having
toxic ass
threesomes like
shit.
that. This
I
is
don't know.
back in the day.
I'm just saying in
This is
general
back in the
because I
days.
know a lot of people. I know a lot of people that have threesomes, and I know a lot of people who have been put on blast because of these threesomes. Why? Because y'all done dogged out the other girl. She got mad and she started posting pictures, all types of shit. I done seen this shit for years. You're still
Because
destroying
why?
another
Because the
woman. You're
female
still
got
destroying another woman.
attached. Uh, could you imagine if another female got attached to your nigga that you know the shit
And
that
you
he
know
could
that
do?
women do this. You
Come
know that
on.
women do
So from
this.
the door, you say,
You
see,
and so
remember in
are
the beginning of
y'all.
this
And so are
podcast?
y'all.
Remember
And
in the
so are
beginning of the
y'all.
podcast? I'm like,
And
yo,
so are y'all.
boundaries,
Y'all setting it up too.
boundaries,
Y'all setting it up too. It's 3 dummies in there.
boundaries. It's
All for
boundaries.
some pleasure. All to get a nut. Just to say I had a threesome before. Just to say that. Because who really gives a fuck? Right. That shit is weird.
But at the end of the day, what I'm saying is, you know what's weird is that you, a woman, not you, but a woman would get mad that that her nigga cheats and then take him back.
I agree.
But don't have a threesome.
I
Your
agree.
nigga fuck multiple bitches He done came home. He done came home and you done sucked the juices off this nigga.
I
Not
agree.
knowing.
I agree.
But you won't give the nigga, and you think
I
it's wild
agree.
to give the nigga a threesome. You think it's cool to
No,
forgive the
I
nigga, but
don't
you think
think
it's
no,
wild to
no, no,
give
no,
the
no,
nigga.
no, 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 no. I think that if whatever your pleasure is outside of course, like, essay rape or, kids and stuff, whatever your pleasure is, do it. Like, I don't think that threesomes is the worst thing in the world and oh my God, like whatever, but I'm going off of what you said. I'm not going off of the threesome part because y'all people
that
like
I don't
him.
want that I
And
don't
like
want to
you
break
said, it's
another rule.
bisexual women out here. They be wanting a
All
man
right,
and a
so
woman at the same
let
time.
me all
So,
right,
ooh, do what
let
y'all
me
do.
rephrase that because I
Nah.
definitely have to step back on that.
Ah.
I will break a bitch. Like I will break a bitch feeling so hard and fast if I don't give a fuck about them. And
And that's what I'm
that's
saying.
like
And
it,
that's
like
what
if
I'm
I'm not
saying. And
if
so women that get into these type of relationships, and when I'm gonna take the threesome part out of it, because niggas is doing that to females that they're acting like they like. So if I get 5 of them in
okay,
a
but
row,
all right. So the whole point of me telling the story was that even if the nigga ain't shit, it is what it is. I could be a whole good nigga. I could be a perfect gentleman. The nigga you want, the nigga of what do y'all females say? My person. I could be your person,
I don't
and
say
it's
that.
not good enough
I don't say my
because
person.
of a bad day, of a
But
bad
that's
day.
that's
You know
that's
what's
who
the
you
funniest thing?
chose. That's who
Hold on,
you chose. You
every
chose
female
her.
wants to be a wife. Every female wants to be a
Every female don't
wife,
want to be a wife.
and she
Everybody,
wants to
every
breed
female
those
don't want to be a
vessels
wife.
through
That's
sex
why
and
the whole
health,
topic of
through rich and
independency
poor.
is a thing because every woman don't want to be a wife. That's what was indoctrinated into us as children was, oh, you grow up and be a wife. But in 2025, every woman does not want to be a wife. I don't think I
That's
want
the
to get
you're
married. I just want a
supposed to.
companion.
And you can't get, oh my fucking God. So you don't want to be a wife, but you don't want to get you want the treatment like a wife?
No. So what I want is a companion. So first of all, how I am, I'm a nomad. So in a year or two, I'm getting an RV. I want to live like the wild thornberries. I'm unorthodox. So no, I don't want to sit in a house, cook, clean. No, I want to be traveling the world and we can have some kids, take the kids around. I'll be the teacher. I'll be the cook. I'll be everything, whatever. But I want to live like the wild thornberries. I'm getting an RV in like a year.
Oh, okay. So you want a nigga or you don't want a nigga? Because
I
I hear
absolutely
what you're
do, but I
saying.
just don't believe. I just don't believe that the whole marriage thing. Like, I really feel like I really feel like marriage is a business, right? So
It is.
I don't want to. I don't because of the bad choices that I've made, and I'm not saying that I'm going to make bad decisions the rest of my life, but because of the decisions that I made, I'm very more cautious of who I deal with. So like right now, like I'm literally dealing with nobody. I'm not talking to nobody, nothing. I don't. My phone don't ring. Nothing. You feel me? Because I know that it's things that I have to work on. I know that there's decisions that I made that was not the best. So, boom, that part's out the way. But do I want somebody? Absolutely. Of course I do. I don't believe that we are here to be by ourselves. I don't. But at the same
Yo,
time, I
what you
want to make
sound
sure
like,
that
All right, so just hear me out. What you
Uh-huh.
sound like is what you want is what you saying that you don't want. Because you're saying that you don't want a relationship until you
Right
want a
now.
relationship. And the only time you're gonna
I
want a
don't want a
relationship,
relationship right now.
right?
Because I know how I
Okay.
am. Like I run niggas away. I know I do that. But I run niggas away because the decisions in the niggas that I get is not what I imagine as a leader or as a man. So
Do
it's
you do
something
you be
in
beating
me that
niggas
I
up?
have to
Be real. You
change.
beat
I
niggas
have to
up?
change my energy. Huh?
You be
What you
beating
say?
niggas up.
No. What the hell I look
You be
like?
beating niggas the fuck up. I know you do.
Hell nah. No, I don't. When I was younger, I
You be
did,
beating
but
niggas
not
the fuck
now.
up. I know you do.
No. When I was younger, I did, but not now. Ain't no
Nah,
nigga about to hit me. What? Ain't
nah.
no nigga finna hit me back.
You
No. I don't hit niggas
yo,
at
listen.
all.
Twice. I've been married twice, and I've been divorced in jail. I had to read my divorce papers. Basically, I had to fucking read the statement of the bitch motherfucking telling the cop like she don't want to be with me no more and shit like that. Right? This is what they had to do to get away from me. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In their eyes. This is what
Mm-hmm.
like females love to just blow things out of proportion, right? When it's
It's
all
the
good,
females that you
it's
deal
fucking
with.
rose.
It's the females that you, and
Nah,
that's
that's
what,
the
and that's,
thing.
yes,
I
it
deal with
is. It's all the
my
attraction. Yes, it
ex-wife right
is.
now. My second ex-wife is very polished. She's very polished, but she's a fucker. You know what I mean? She's good, but she's not. She don't know
And
how to
how long
take
did you know
leader.
that?
She don't know how
How
to.
long did you know that?
She don't know how to.
How long did you know that?
My whole, but you know what?
No, 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 no. How
I
long did you know that?
am the man of my house.
How long did
That
you
my
know
wife is
that?
slow. That
Whatever
my
the case may
ex-wife is
be.
slow.
Whatever the case may be.
Uh I was a man like a little 4 year joint, but you know what I mean. It was what it was,
And
but
you stayed. And you stayed.
it wasn't nothing that I gave up
And you
on
stayed. But you stayed.
because for better or worse,
And that's why I
sickness or
don't want to
health.
sign. And
Sick,
that's
yo,
why
this
I'm
is why
okay with not
people
signing those
don't
papers.
deserve.
That's why I'm okay with not signing those
No, that's
papers.
why you can't, you have to follow those rules at some points for a relationship to
But
work.
most times
Yo,
somebody
to
don't.
love
Most times somebody don't.
and shit happens. We through life, yeah.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
Exactly.
But but no, when you read those words, right? When you read them, we're not talking about standing by them completely. But when you read those words for sickness or health, the nigga could be bipolar and have a bad day, and they be like, "Nah, bro, I can't deal with that nigga no more, bro. That nigga crazy."
That's why you don't sign those papers.
Sickness and health.
That's why you
Well,
don't sign those
yo, then
papers.
you be like, and you, I'm so you'll be like, yo, this nigga's broke. You don't want to fuck with no broke nigga. You don't want to fuck with a nigga with too much money that think he better than you or think or because you're not even fucking with a nigga because you don't need a nigga to do anything for you. So
That's
rich
not
don't mean shit
that's
to you.
not what I said. That's not what I said. That's don't put words in my mouth to try to prove your point. I never said that.
I'm reading I'm reading the
I
vows. Like
never
I
said
know
that.
females don't follow.
Yeah, you were talking about females. We're talking to Mocha. I never said that. Oh, actually, it was in the last stream. I
Oh,
absolutely
oh
said
my god,
that
is her
I
name
need a man.
Mocha?
I literally said that I need a man. I would never say I don't need a man. That doesn't make sense in my mind. I never
So
said
how
that.
are you so you independent you independent
I'm
by
independent
default.
because I have to be. That's why I'm independent. If I
Okay,
had
by
a
default.
choice, if I had a choice, no, I wouldn't be so
So
super
so
independent.
you
But I've always had to be since I was a little kid. I've always had to be independent.
so you're so you're so you're a self sabotager. You're not independent. You're a self sabotager
I'm
in your
both.
relationships.
I'm both. I'm both.
I already know your type, bro.
I'm
I
both.
already know your type. It's not about you being independent. It's about you being a sabotager. You a
No, no, I'm
sabotager.
both. I'm both.
You're a sabotager, brother.
I'm both.
See? You see what you need is somebody to point your flaws out and then be like, yo, that's
I've
not
had
that.
that. I've had that.
Because it's not that you independent.
I've had that. I
It's
am
not, yeah,
independent.
well, but
I am independent.
you know what you do because this is what happened with my ex-wife. I did that with my ex-wife, and what she did was she said that I was picking on her. She thought she was never good enough. No, I'm taking your flaws that people are gonna see through, that people like that you should know because your trauma is getting in the way.
I'm
Something that
perfect though.
triggers you from your child.
And if something triggers me from my childhood, like I told you before, I'm very, very open. I'm an open book. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I tell people like, okay, so when you do this, I feel like this because now, me personally, I don't have like a disdain for somebody telling me my flaws, right? Because I actually want to know my flaws. I want to know. I put this up. Literally a couple months ago, I called a few of my male friends. That's niggas that I know that's some real niggas to me, right? That I don't sleep with, never slept with, nothing. And I asked them, I'm like, yo, when you think of me, what do you think of? Good and bad. Like, I want to know everything. Because, again, everything stems from childhood trauma. Everything stems from it. And if you don't get a hold of it, you're out in this world and you're lost. It's the truth. That's why I'm not in a relationship because I'm just so independent or I just don't niggas ain't shit and da, da. No, I'm working on me because I understand that I have flaws. I understand that. I understand that all of those years before that I was pushing people away because I wasn't really ready. But and I have to say but because the men that I was choosing was on the same type of time that I was on. But it was the energetic connection. So it's 50-50 my fault. It's 50 my fault, it's 50 his. And yet and still, if my nigga tell me to be
Yeah,
quiet, I'ma be
I'm
quiet.
smiling because it's
If
like
my nigga tell me don't do this, I'm not gonna do it.
no,
How you gonna tell me no? Like, what do you
for how
mean?
long?
Yes, I do. I'm very submissive. So my personality, like if I'm not dealing with a nigga, I'm very domineering. I'm very like you hear my voice. Like my voice is deep. I'm a big girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I come across as very domineering, but I'm not. When I'm with a man, I let him be a man. For sure. Like no nigga that you talk to that I dealt with will ever tell you like, nah, they will never tell you that. And I put that
Well,
on everything I love.
do you feel like
I'm
You
gonna
feel
send
like
when we in this.
2026 would be
I'm gonna send you a message. I'm gonna send you a message when we get off of here. And this is from somebody I was dealing with a few months ago.
okay.
But they are, I'm telling you, I promise you, who I am in a relationship, I'm very submissive because I do believe that the man is the head. I truly believe that. So I'm going to let you lead. But if I see that you're leading me into a bad place, I'm going to leave you. And that's just how it is. If I don't like what I feel inside of a relationship, I'm gone because I understand that it could get very toxic.
So
And I don't
so
want toxicity.
you're not independent.
You cut out.
I say you're not independent. You just misunderstood.
I'm both. I'm still very much independent because, like I told you before, I made sure that I've gotten degrees. I made sure that I gotten certificates. So if I need to take a role and
That don't
be
make
that
you
person,
independent.
that does mean I'm independent. Let me explain. So what I'm saying is I'm still qualified to take care of me and whoever else. And I could play the chill role. I could play the fallback role. Even though I don't want it traditionally, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Even though it wouldn't be traditional, but I want to be a stay-at-home mom.
Not in 2026.
In
Not in
2026, I
2026.
don't
It's too damn.
in 2020, the thing about it is it's just that we don't have to. And back in the 40s and the 50s, they had to. We don't have to. That don't mean that we don't still want it. We just don't have to.
Yo.
No, let me
Yo,
ask you
I'm
this.
sorry. I'm not laughing
Let me
at you.
ask
It's
you
just
this.
like, yo,
Oh no, I don't care. I'm good.
yeah.
I stand on what I'm saying. But let me ask you this: what is an independent woman to you? What's your definition?
What was the
Hello.
question?
What is the definition of an independent woman to you?
An independent woman is somebody that does not have to take all the credit. An independent woman is a for sure shot woman. She doesn't have to get variety. It's more of a confidence and a know what you're doing. If you're gonna choose a nigga and that's the nigga you want, even if that nigga's a bum ass nigga, you're gonna make a cheat code, and when that nigga's done,
Oh, you
when
just
you're
made
done
that
with
up.
him, he's gonna be an upgrade.
You
Doesn't
just
matter.
made
It
that
doesn't
up.
matter if you work out with the nigga or not.
Swear to God on my life.
He
Swear to God
if
on
he's
my
not on
life.
his
Every nigga I dealt with blew the fuck up. No fucking lie. You see them niggas a year after they stop dealing with me, them niggas is bums. But that's not what an independent woman is. You just made that up. That's a definition you made up. That's not even what an independent woman. You totally made that up. Like that's
yo. Yo. Listen,
we're not going by your
my
definition. We
wife
going by the
was
real
very dependent
definition.
on me,
What
but
are you
she didn't
talking
need
about?
me.
An
Right? She
independent
was
woman is just somebody that don't depends on
my
anybody
wife was
else.
very independent. She's very independent, but let
An
me lead
independent woman,
because she
is just somebody that doesn't need somebody else, that doesn't depend on anybody else. That's all an independent woman is. That's it.
no,
So you just made all that extra.
no.
That was extra shit
It's a
that you
woman
just
that
threw in
knows
there.
what
That's
she's
not
doing.
what an independent woman is. I'm an independent woman because I make my money. I pay my own bills. When I need something from the store, I go to the store. When I gotta carry heavy shit, I gotta carry it. I don't depend on anybody. It's all me. It all falls on me. That's all an independent woman is.
Independence is yo.
Is what?
Independence is no.
Your phone
Independence
breaking
doesn't
up.
mean just because you. Yeah, the definition of independence is like to stand alone type shit, right?
Exactly.
But an independent woman
Exactly.
is not like, oh, I do
Yes, it
everything
is.
myself. I do this. I do. It's an
Yes, it
independent
is.
woman is I
That's
do.
exactly what it is.
Absolutely not. An independent woman is
Yes,
I get
it
shit
is.
done. I get shit done. It
Exactly.
doesn't. An
On
independent woman.
my own.
An
I
independent
stand
woman could get
alone.
shit done. No, no. You could
What?
be an
You're
independent
making
woman
this
with
up.
a baby dad, but y'all
Yeah,
co-parenting.
you can. Yeah, you can.
That's
But
what
if
I
you're
mean.
an
Like, yo,
independent
you
woman in a
as long as
relationship, you
you
got a bum
getting
ass
it
nigga.
done, you're
If you're
getting
an
it done.
independent woman in a
That's
relationship,
independent.
you got a bum ass nigga. Because if I'm in a relationship or if I'm in a marriage, then I shouldn't be standing alone. I shouldn't be taking care of everything on my own. That's literally what, like you just said, what independence is. I stand alone. That's the definition.
But
A woman is a person with
it's cool.
XY chromosomes. That's it. You're just made that shit up.
So it's cool for a nigga to take care of everything, but a woman can't step in and take everything.
I honestly feel
So a
like
woman,
I honestly feel
so a
like
woman can't take everything.
I honestly no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I feel like it all falls in I mean, not independent, but well, kind of, I guess, independent relationships. Like, so if you're a kind of man that wants to be the one that make all the money and work and shit, and she cool with sitting around, cool. If y'all both want to work, cool. If she want to work and he just sit around, cool. It all is individual. I
But what
can't
happened?
say
What happened?
what
All right. So
somebody
look. So
relationship
look.
should
What
be.
about this? So this. I made to the point, right? My wife. This independency. This is independency. My ex-wife went to school and work while I worked and paid all the bills.
But she still
I
wasn't
paid all the
independent.
bills.
But
I
she
did
still
every. I
wasn't
made
independent
sure
because
that
she was.
she worried about her.
But it's still not
But
a quote unquote independent woman
anything ever
because she
happened,
still had backup. She still had something to fall on. So if she decided to stop going to school or if she decided to stop working, she still had you. She's not saying nothing wrong with it. I love that she did that. I love that. Let's go. That's a beautiful thing. So don't get me wrong when I'm saying this, but that's not technically an independent woman because she had a cushion. If I stop working right now and I don't have no money coming, I don't have nowhere to live. Where am I going to eat? I'm
so
not going to
yeah,
have, I don't have a
independent woman,
cushion.
you basically had to struggle your pussy lips off
Say that again. You was breaking up a little bit. I heard something about pussy lips.
because you're doing everything yourself. You get no. You get no help. You get no type of help, like none, like no assistance, no food stamps, no babysitters, no
I mean, I don't need
nothing. No
babysitters. I don't
little
got no
maid,
kids.
no spare
No.
ribs, no shit.
I'll
But
tell
what
you
I'm
this.
saying
In
is
real
all
life,
right.
I got,
So
listen, well, in real life, I
all right,
got Section 8,
so
but I still have to pay rent because I work. You froze or something. Oh, there you go. Can you hear me? You back?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like everything is
Like
on me, and
mad
I'm
off.
fine
Oh,
with it. Like I don't, huh?
that's not a go. I'm sorry.
Yes,
That's
it
not how
do.
that go.
That's exact. That's actually how
I'm
it
very
is.
independent. I'm very
Right.
independent. I'm
Exactly.
very independent. I'm very fucking
Exactly.
independent. As a male,
Exactly.
I'll tell you, I'm independent as fuck because that means I will go hustle. I'll go hustle and make a way with other niggas to
But
go
nobody
do what
said
I
men
gotta
couldn't
do.
be independent.
You
Who
know what I
said men
mean? Like
couldn't be independent?
I'll make the hustle up. You independent? I mean, me and my wife. I'm the independent one because I'm gonna make the plan and the play to go get
But
the
see,
money.
I think
I'm
that
gonna go
that
get you know what I mean. We
crosses
gonna go get it
lines.
together.
That crosses lines to me. Like I don't want to be if I'm in a relationship, I don't think that neither one of us should be like super independent unless it's like a journey like that you're going on, right? So like if like what can I even think of like that you should do alone? But like just say mental health, right? We'll just go with mental health because that's super big to me.
Like,
So
that's
let's
why
just say that
relationships don't work because niggas try to come with that 50 shit. I'm not relying
no,
on
I
nobody.
don't even agree
I'm
with the
not relying
50-50.
on
That's not what I'm saying. That's not
nobody.
no, that's not
You
what I'm saying.
you
I don't even
supposed to
believe
come
in the
a
50-50.
relationship independent because you know what I mean. You don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean. You don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, right? So that's most of the time it's still not independency. So like, okay, boom, listen, right? So you just said a perfect thing. In a marriage, right? What do they always say? Like women always got like a little extra bank account just in case something happened. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, even though she has that bank account, the money is still coming from both of y'all. So it's
Yeah,
still not independent.
yeah. That's real, and it's a real thing. My ex-wife bank account was
Your
crazy.
phone breaking up. You froze. Your joint is
Ugh,
jointing.
I hate this
Your
live.
joint
Should have
is
called my
jointing.
strong money back. My shit is McDonald Wi-Fi.
Right. Why they was
Right?
trying to say it was mine. Mm-mm.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, it's a real like it's like a 10-second lag.
And it's going in and out again. Oh, I think you good now. I think you good now. Nope.
We just
I
gonna have to
got
end
you.
the. This is a horrible segment.
Did I smoke your
Horrible.
boots?
Totally my fault. I apologize for wasting your time on that.
I smoked your
I mean, I still
boots.
cooked you though, bro.
I definitely smoked your boots.
You know it is.
Definitely. We'll be back though.
Uh, we, we we could finish the fucking conference. I smoke your boots off the line. So
You never did.
well, it's not for the week podcast. This was interesting. It's I'm let everybody know where to find that, so that way they could network with you.
I don't even know what you said. Your joint is
To let
lagging. I don't
everybody
know.
know where they can find you at, so they can.
Mocha Brown
That
on
would be
everything is Mocha Bitch on everything except for Facebook. Facebook is Mocha Brown. Everything else is it's Mocha underscore bitch on everything else. Again on Facebook.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Boro Loach.
In the building.
In the builder.
Yo, DJ! That's how we do it. You're in the mix.
You're in the mix with Not For The Weak Pod.
Welcome to commercial-free radio.
It's not radio, dumbass.
Ladies and gentlemen. Let's make some noise.
On the train.